Offense wins matches, defense keeps you on the mat. Visit them on the web at defensesoap.com. And here we are, 141 pounds. That's where we're starting today. All-American Jimmy Gulibon, ranked number 13, had a tough start, going up against the reserve, Jodeh. Jodeh is in place of Brock Irvin, who is hurt, a little knee injury, keeping him out of the lineup, and that hurts Illinois out of the start.
No, it certainly does, Tim, and it's just, you get out there and again, like I said before in the open, this is a line in the sand being drawn here by this program. They hadn't had the performances against Iowa at home and against Ohio State at home. They weren't completely healthy, and it looks like they're walking into this match here today with not being at 100% here with Irvin being out of the match.
Hey, Jimmy.
Irvin has given them some good matches there at 141, the freshman. Here's a freshman, Jodeh. He's from Chicago, Illinois, Oak Forest High School, 3-2 record, going up against a veteran, Jimmy Gulibon from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. I usually think of Arnold Palmer when I think of Gulibon there from the hometown of Arnold Palmer. He's from the Deary area high school, and he was 5th last year at 133.
Yeah, the Lions are really kind of counting on, this, as Shane mentioned in the open here, that, getting off to a good start here and limiting the damage here for the Illini. But in order to do that, there has to be damage kind of created here, and Gulibon has yet to get off on his offense in the first minute of this match. There's a little go behind there, and he has all missed it, and nice reaction there by Jodeh. And what you don't want to do is build confidence. I mentioned earlier, it's fun showing up at these matches here. You've got a higher than average crowd there for the Illini, and it's just so fun. They're there to almost to see you as well. And so, work the brand, work the #1 brand, and it's an opportunity to just go out there and put up points and kind of put the black hat on. And so far Gulibon has yet to get on that shot. So there's a nice shot there. He switches off to a double A, pretty easy there.
Minute left in the first period. Jimmy Gulibon out in front. Notice he was not in the Intermat national rankings in the top 8. He's 13, even though he was 5th last year, but that was at 133.
Yeah, moving up to 141 this year. I mean, that was the big move, and it seems to has worked very well for Zane Rutherford, who we'll see next. He looks really solid at that weight class, and maybe a little bit more of an adjustment here for Gulibon moving up, but it's certainly the best lineup for the Lions. Inside wrist control by Gulibon. This is where you'd expect the freshman to struggle, and it hasn't really got anything going there. But I would have to say that if you closed out this period 2-0, that's okay if you're rooting for the Illini and if you're looking at making this a close meet. Because
let's go to Shane.
Well, TJ, when you look at Gulibon, limited action this season, the reason for that is suffered an injury at the Nittany Lion Open. He did wrestle at the Southern Scuffle, but again, you could tell that he was hurt. And since that Southern Scuffle in early January, he's only wrestled once. That was a couple weeks ago in Indiana. So they definitely want to get him back on track and solidify that spot here at 141.
Good information, Shane. It makes you even for Illinois, if Irvin was not hurt, it would be quite a first matchup here. But the reserve, Jodeh, the freshman from Chicago Oak Forest High School, only trailing 2-0, beginning the second period. He chooses down.
Yeah, you can tell a good look at Gulibon there. I mean, he's just not cutting the weight. Looks a little more, he looks thicker. He's not as gaunt through the face and all that. You get experience when you're doing the hard weight cutting like he was down to 33. So this is a nice movement up here for him, and he's best when he's attacking, and we saw that quite a bit last year. Oh, there's another caution. Yeah.
That's Eric Larricky, the head official.
Up, to your feet,
This is where you want to, I think, if you're rooting for Penn State, you want to see your guy, really try to work in the bottom position. You work hard, try to turn your opponent over and make him, make him struggle there. That side tilt action is really good. It looks like Jodeh is having a hard time keeping his wrists, and he's not providing enough motion for Gulibon to get the tilt off. But with the advantage that you have with that 4-point near fall today, a couple of tilts, well-executed tilts, and all of a sudden you've got 8 points.
Cale Sanderson in the background there, shirt and tie. undefeated, 159-0, four-time NCAA champion at Iowa State, and now a four-time coach, national champion for Penn State. They've won 4 NCAA titles in his 6 years. This is his 7th year, as is Jim Heffernan as the head coach for Illinois in his 7th year.
Yeah, and you see the action there by Gulibon, just kind of straight near arm, far leg. 46 seconds. Only really 2 attacks there by Gulibon. That memory suits me. It's getting tied up here in positions that he doesn't necessarily want to be in, particularly if you're a heavy favorite in this match, going against the Illini freshman. In and out fake right there by Gulibon. Squares up there, 20 seconds left. This is just going to be a competitive situation there from Jodeh. Does he just do what he can to stay square? He's got the his right arm around that left elbow of Gulibon. He gets the stalemate. So, this period has gone about as well as you could expect for him. And you can see the concern on Cale Sanderson's face. He understands that it's important to get started well in an environment like this.
So we're at the first match. We're in the 3rd period, 141 pounds. Jimmy Gulibon out in front 2-1. We started right here at 141 pounds. Gulibon is 8-4. Had a forfeit victory last weekend against Northwestern.
That's another caution on Green. So that's his 2nd caution. The next one will be a point. Oh, now it's a Jodeh, and so they're 2 apiece.
2 apiece. Next one that jumps, there's a point against them. You get a couple of warnings and for cautions, and on the 3rd one, it's a point.
Get to that claw.
Neither guy moved very hard on the whistle on that one. That was both those guys went into freeze mode.
Gulibon, 141 pounds, out for the escape. It's 3-1 now. Riding time is in Gulibon's favor as well.
Yeah, and right now you could say that Jodeh has got that underhook. Working that underhook, he's creating a little bit of distance, and so far, Gulibon's shots have been fairly straight on. There's a behind attempt. It's back up on his feet. The official is going to give a takedown right there.
Important for Jodeh to present himself here and recognize where he's at. It's 6-1, a 5-point lead. Well, 4-point turn, and he gets the major.
Well, Tim, he's wrestling with his elbows out and his wrist in. I mean, when you do that like that in that position, it's really easy for your opponent to go ahead and lock those wrists up. And it's probably just enough bait right now for Gulibon to take. And if he can go ahead and stay off his back, he probably has achieved what you'd expect him to do in this situation. But now look for all the way. He's going to cast all the way across. So that footwork, he had it locked up there, and right now, Gulibon is really kind of committed to trying to turn Jodeh, and now he steps across on that. He's doing a nice job of feeling
25 seconds left here, Jim.
Yeah,
Jodeh really
is. You can feel the intensity pick up, because this is a situation where maybe you would have thought that the Lions would have got 2 extra bonus points.
And if Gulibon is not able to turn him in the last 10 seconds here, it'll be a 3-point win for the Nittany Lions, but a job by Jodeh for the Illini, and the fans recognize it. Gulibon, as Shane pointed out, not 100%, gets the win, gets the Nittany Lions out in front, 3-0. There's your winner, Jimmy Gulibon. He now is 9-4, winner by decision, 3-0, Nittany Lions. Cody Sanders.